What's up guys, it's Lexi. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what I typically do on my channel. It's completely irrelevant to music, but I thought it would be super fun and a different experience for me, and it pertains to a new interest of mine, which is makeup. A couple months ago, I signed up for an app called Influenster, completely free. It's an app where you write reviews on products that you have used in the past or are using now, from makeup to shopping to pet products, the entire shebang. Don't know why I said that, but everything that you can imagine. I was like, hey, I'm just gonna sign up and see how it works. I found it really interesting. I connected all my social media platforms onto it and took some surveys, wrote some reviews. So the other day when I came home from work, I came home to a package that I was not expecting, and I opened it up and it was my first ever Vox box. If you don't know what a Vox box is, it is basically a package where Influencer and other companies will send you products to sample, try out, and review. Sometimes they're sample sizes and sometimes they are full-on sizes. The product that I received in this Vox box was the new Hourglass, not glass. The new Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation. I believe it's available at Sephora. But I was really surprised because they didn't just send me a sample size. They sent me a complimentary full-on size foundation, which I believe retails at like $56. So that is incredible. Thank you so much, Influencer and Hourglass, for sending me this. All you have to do in order to have the chance at receiving a Vox box like me is to download the app and be as active as possible on it, write as many reviews, and grow your following on your social media platforms, because a lot of the time they do look for people who have a stronger following than others just because they want to promote their product to a larger audience. I'm super excited to try this out just because I'm super picky with foundations, and typically my skin does not react to most foundations well. So I'm super excited and curious to try this out. It's also a brand that I've never used before. So yeah, let's give it a shot. Alright guys, so I already did my eyebrows just so I don't look completely dead. But I'm gonna start off with the Hourglass foundation. I literally just took a survey online and chose the shade that looked like it would fit me. So I'm praying that it matches my skin tone. So on the sheet they sent me, it says to just hydrate and that primer is not needed. That's a little scary. I usually always use primer just to protect my skin, but because it says that it's not needed, I'm gonna try today and not wear any primer. Let's see how she is. The second step says only a half a pump is needed. So let's see if half a pump satisfies my face. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Yay! She came out! Heck yeah. applied all the foundation. I do have to say, considering that I literally just took a survey online, the shade really matched my skin tone. I'm really impressed. It goes a long way. I didn't use just a half of a pump. I used about a pump and a half. But still, like, when I put that first pump on, it was super duper full coverage. So I'm really impressed with that. There is a little bit of creasing right here, just a tiny bit. So I'm hoping that once I put the rest of the powder and the cover up on, it kind of tones it down, makes it more matte, but also covers those creases, fills in those creases. I am a little bit disappointed that I didn't use primer just because my pores look a lot bigger than they usually do when I do wear primer. So far so good. We'll have to see what it looks like throughout the day. So yeah, let's finish this look. Alright guys, so here's the final look. My first impressions of this foundation is that it is beautiful. It does make your skin look seamless and smooth as it promises, and it does a really good job of covering up everything. Like, I barely had to use any cover up. I basically only use cover up for the highlight under my eyes and my forehead to add that dimension, but other than that, I didn't have to put any cover up on specific areas and spots on my face to cover it up. One con I do have so far is that I do feel like I'm wearing foundation. Foundations I've used in the past, some of them are so lightweight that you can't feel it on your skin. But other than that, I think it's beautiful. I really am impressed considering I didn't use primer. I was concerned at the beginning when I first applied it, but when I use setting powder, it definitely makes a huge difference. So yeah, I'm going to take updates throughout the day to see how it performs, and let's see what I think of it by the end of the night. Alright guys, so it's been about 5-ish hours since I applied my foundation, and it's looking really good still. Like, I'm actually really impressed because usually it oxidizes or it looks really like oily, but I'm really impressed. Pieces here are still not that noticeable compared to when I've used other foundations, and considering I didn't use primer, like, it looks really good, but it hasn't oxidized, it doesn't look oily. Like, I'm really impressed. Yeah. Okay guys, so it is currently almost 10 p.m. at night. I have to be quiet because everyone's sleeping, but I want to give you guys my final thoughts on the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Foundation. Overall, I really love it. I do have some oily spots around my T-zone, but I feel like that's kind of normal, especially because that's where my highlighter was and I didn't use any primer. Because other than that, everywhere else, it looks the same as it did this morning when I applied it at 11 a.m. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I received this product completely complimentary from Influenster and Hourglass. I definitely give this product a thumbs up, and I definitely would recommend it for you guys if you're interested in buying a foundation but don't know which one to get. I will link this one in my description, as well as the other products I used and the shade that I'm using. I hope you guys liked this review, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye.